One more question to ask ourselves. The unexamined life isn't worth living if unexamined. Okay, do you ever think about what you think about? Yes, every time, every moment. This is a real power question I ask. Mhm. This is one of my many questions that I'm going to ask you in the chapter, and a question you should be asking yourself. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a Socrates. Okay. Hmm. The truth is most people never do. Hmm. Do you ever think about what you think about? Yeah. I was just gonna try to ask myself. No, it's not ask myself. Like, yes, I been asking that question about myself, but still, like, I just try to aware of it. What I'm thinking now, what's in my mind, why should I have those kind of thoughts in my head, everything. Yes, the truth is that the truth is most people never do. Most people never take a control of their thoughts. Control of their thoughts. No, having control of my thoughts because I just want to try to brush off the thoughts. I don't want to think about it, and then also I always just want to try to keep holding the thoughts. I want desire to think. Yeah, which is the law of attraction, right? So because they don't ask the right questions, so they have a flawed belief of what their thinking should be. That leads to a equally fundamental question. What is thinking? Thinking is kind of unconscious bill. So through my experiences or through my circumstances and a situation, everything is really complicated and complex. So I cannot define why, but it is just unconscious mind. Yeah. Simply put, thinking is the process of asking and answering questions of yourself. Yeah, that's true. That's how thought works. You constantly ask and then answer questions in your head thousands of times a day. That's true. So if you want to change the quality of your thoughts, you need to change the quality of the questions you ask. Hmm. It's the quality of the questions you ask that controls the quality of the thoughts you think. Exactly, yeah. You'll be amazed at how finely tuned your brain is at finding you the answers you are looking for. Does that make sense to you? This could be a fundamental seismic shift in your life if you begin to ask better questions. Better questions lead to better answers. Better answers lead to a better life. Better questions lead to better answers, and the better answers lead to a better life. Most people don't do this, but what more thinkers do. True. Most people ask questions that make them weaker, less resilient, or less resourceful. They take an easy way out. In some cases, these questions do harm by creating fear, anger, distrust, or lack of confidence. The Navy SEALs are taught to ask the question, what is the situation can I control immediately? By contrast, most people ask themselves, what could go wrong? What can I control in this situation? What should I fear and worry about? Because most of us are hardwired to think that way. If you ask those types of questions, you are always going to find yourself under duress. The answers to those questions are the answers your brain is going to find for you. Self examination is a critical process to uncover wisdom in your life. When you ask the right questions, you arrive at the truth about yourself. Unfortunately, looking inside your own life is not always fun. Your inner voice and it can be your most vocal critic. And the self accountability means there's no place to hide but achieve personal growth. One more thing is must accept this challenge and embrace answers to the big questions in their lives. I'm sorry. Many times many people find it only takes one more answer to produce dynamic changes. Asking the right questions is the first step to getting the answers you need to make that happen. Getting answers removes roadblocks that help you create a change. It's difficult to fix problems anywhere else in your world until you have your own house in order. Eugene Ionesco said, "It is not the answer that elites, but the question. You humble yourself when you challenge yourself to be better. And the best way to do this is by questioning the foundation of your thoughts and actions from day to day. The answers to these big questions are as unique as you are. There are no right or wrong answers. There is no one size fits all solution. In many cases, it's like peeling back the layers of one onion because the question you ask will lead to new questions based on your experience, memories, feelings, and relationships. Face these questions. Embrace the answers. If you're honest with yourself, you will break through barriers that will lead to you to an extraordinary life. What if you could find one more powerful question to ask yourself several times a day? It's impossible for me to guess what questions and answers are important to you. Instead, I put together the following list to start your self-examination process. Certain questions will resonate with you. Pay attention. That's your inner you trying to tell you something important. Don't rush through these questions and the answers you uncover. Let the questions liner find a quiet place and let your mind go to work so the answers will have the value for you. Also think about the answers you come up with today versus the answers you'd like to have at some point in the future. Once you plant these future answers in your brain, your mind will go to work on your behalf to turn these answers into a new reality for you. Remember, one answer can create big changes, and asking one more questions is the first step to the desired outcome. One more question to ask yourself to lead an extraordinary life. What one more thing can I do to show my spouse or my partner I love them? Two, how can I do one more thing to improve my relationship with my children? Three, is there one more thing I can do make my family feel more special? Four, is there one more thing I can do to show my appreciation to the people I work with? Yeah. Five, hmm, what's one more way I can adjust my thinking so I make fewer excuses? Six, what part of the situation can I control right now? Seven, how is this happening for me and not to me? Eight, what's one more thing I can do to calm myself down today? Nine, is there one more thing I can do to bring myself in long-term peace? Yeah. 10. What's one more way I can worry less about what other people think? Okay, I'll just do that. 11. What's one more way I can bring my anger level down? Through working out and then read the books and then try to organize my diet and then always try to reflect myself. Yes, it is all the thing. And then of course like have complete rest after workout. Yeah, which is the most important thing as well. And then also for my peaceful mental status, I should have good quality and quantity of sleep. Of course, that's very important as well. That's crucial, right? Mm. Mm-mm. What's one more way I can worry less about the past? I don't really think about the past anymore. Just try to live the present moment at this moment. That's the most important thing, right? If I do something uh, at this moment, so which means like I try to focus to the things, and then also I can reach the flow state. So if I just enjoy those kind of moments, I don't have to think. I don't have time to think about past or future. That's why that is most efficient way to not think about the past or future. Yes, 14. How can I implement one more way to worry less about the future? It's the same thing. Try to just stay focused at the moment, and then also try to reach in the flow state. And 15. What's one more way I can get more excited about the future? So for that, like try to enjoy these moments and then try to improve myself every single day, right? So which means like I become a better version of myself every single day, right? So that's why I can expect it really kind of in a positive way in the future. Okay, and 16. Where's the one more way I can practice gratitude? Always. Like, I just try to, like, all instant. Yeah, all incident, people, situation, circumstances, everything, like, I just try to interpret within my gratitude, right? So at this moment, it's same thing because I can read the book, which means like I don't need to work at this time, so which means like it's really kind of grateful because I have a freedom, right? So if I don't need to work, so which means like um, I can be financially independent, and then also I have just enough time to read the book. Right, so and then also I can have I have money to buy this book as well. And 17, how do I implement one more way to procrastinate less and protect the valuable asset of my time? Okay, try to read one more time. How do I implement one more way to procrastinate less? Okay. I'm sorry. How do I implement one more way to procrastinate less and protect the valuable asset of my time? So for that, I should try to do my routine, which is just so productive and motivated to improve myself, right? So try to do routine every single day, and then also I try to add one more routine every single day to improve my skill, which means like improve myself, right? It is a kind of investment as well, so that's the way. And 18, what's one more way? Okay, what's one more way I can be less of a spectacular and more of a participant? Yeah, so it's just for that try to do um, apply the lessons or goal today. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know it's kind of hard, so because I should think about that as well. So if I just have learned something today, I just try to apply today immediately. Yeah, so I don't need to just, accept it everything, but it's really just, kind of work for me. So I can keep it, right? So it is the most important way to be a participant. Okay, 19. Can I do one more thing to ask myself hard questions, even if I know I want like the answers? I always just asking a question about myself. Just always just ask myself, like, are you really like it? Or you really just feel like you like it? Or just try to get genuine, authentic answers for that. So this is just one of my skill for my awareness or to know about myself as well, right? So 20, what's one more way I will tell myself always I love you the way you are, no matter what, Irene, no matter what, right? I love you. I support you and I feel so proud of you. And then also I feel grateful as well. Yeah. So that's the thing. And I will tell myself it's okay to fail and I learn from my mistakes. So it is just not everything. I can express my um, mind, yeah, my heart as well. So I love you, Irene, the way you are, no matter what, no matter what. I can accept it, even though you just fail or mistakes. It's okay. Still, I love you. Yeah, that's unconditional love, right? Is there one more way to be good? Steward with the money. I've been in a glass wood. Okay. 22. What's one more way to ensure my values are consistent with my standards and the goals? I just really try to do my routine every single day. So, which means like, I cannot see just visible result immediately, but still I knew it. Right. So if just time go by and if I just do it, consistently, of course, they can have a compounding power. That's why I can get the result, of course, which means that, I can accomplish my goals as well. Yeah. And 23, in my work, is there one more way I can become an efficient leader? No, I'm not seasonal to be a leader. Yeah, so it's not my thing. Yeah, 24, but one more way can I become healthier? Yeah, I try to read the book and I try to reflect to myself and then also always just try to feel my body as well, right? And then also go to the gym. So it's just kind of regular basis, of course. Yeah, it's both for mental and physical health. 25. How can I make one more change to a diet and lose weight? I'm just watching my diet and this is very clean and healthy food, right? So I don't need to change anything actually. But if it's just good, if I just try to improve my cook skill because I'm not a good cook right now. So if I do that, it's good. And 26. What's one more exercise I can do at the gym to burn fat and pick up muscle? I've been doing that for the last 7 years or so. Anyway, and the 27. What's one more thing I can let go of that's been holding me back? And that I'm better off without. Okay, I think I should stop here because my eyes hurt and I feel tired. That's why. Okay, so. Uh, That's about today and take some rest and for your eyes. Okay, see you tomorrow.